Hello, I am Jim Lurkey, owner of a company called Safety Connections, and I view myself as a teammate of yours at KI High Point, North Carolina. The message I want to talk about briefly to all new employees is, why is safety so important today? Well, one thing is, and I can't expect anyone to understand it, my wife and I went through life losing 3 children. So one thing I can tell you is you can't put enough value on a human life. And so with that in mind, let me walk through some things that I want to share today. All right, so hopefully it can touch you in your decision making as you work your days ahead at KI and High Point. Number 1, avoiding pain and bloodshed in the first place. I don't believe anybody wants that, nor do you. So making good choices, critical. Number 2, a thing called OSHA fines, federal government, okay? And here is the information. If anybody ever wants that, I am absolutely more than willing to send it your way. But for just a fine potential, per violation that is, $15,625, what I'm showing you. A repeat or willful, okay, $156,259. This is as of January 16th of this year. So please keep that in mind, the seriousness of how that could affect others. Next, cost to an employer. All right, if there's injuries, there's a cost, right? So sometimes we might think it don't affect us or don't affect others. Well, my background is I was an employee myself for 17 years in manufacturing. So I can relate to being a worker to now going up and being an owner of a company. So with that in mind, cost, talking about workers' comp cost, for an example. Here is a chart, and anybody can go in there and go to, it's an OSHA website on Safety Pays, and you can plug in the numbers on what it actually costs an employer based on actual cost out of pocket to pay for hospital bills, doctor bills, and so on. But at $18,953 out of pocket, the thing I just showed you up here, the end result is, I'll just go right across. Indirect cost, $20,848. Total cost, $39,801. Then you talk about these costs and combine both direct and indirect, $39,801. Sales to cover those indirect costs, okay, $694,943. To cover all costs, just that $18,953, $1,326,700. So the effects are huge to a company. What else? I can tell you this. There's more often today than ever where clients that we produce product for are asking for our record regarding safety. What is our incident rate? And it's per SIC code, or what's called the NAICS code. So why does a client or future client, we're talking about current right now, want to have a copy or know what our performance is in safety? Here's why. More and more and more are looking at, if we're careless and getting hurt on our job, what kind of quality of work are we going to do? And so they're basing some of their decisions now, or a lot of their decisions, based off of safety performance. One would never have thought that 10 years ago, but that's where it's at today. So one thing is retaining current clients. The other thing, by keeping a good record and making good choices, it's future clients. So there's a lot at stake, folks. So I just want to encourage every one of you. I want to first welcome you, and just know the choices you make matter here at KI High Point. Take care, everyone. Bye now.